Hello everyone. This class is for math, 4th grade. It's called estimating. So the objective are use acceptable estimation strategies to solve word problems and then explain the solution to a word problem using estimation strategies. Okay, so we are familiar with compatible numbers because they allows us to operate in an easier way. For example, it's easier to divide 50 over 10 than to divide 50 over 9 because 50 and 10 are compatible numbers. Basically, the definition of compatible numbers, they work together and it's easier for someone to round to a number like 100 or 20 or 30. It all depends, right? So in this class, I'm going to use rounding to estimate the final outcome. Okay, let's say I'm choosing these examples, 58 plus 31. I'm gonna be rounding to the nearest tens. Okay, so if I round the number 28 to the nearest tens, the tens are 50, right, and 60. And now I have to identify if 58 is closer to 60 or to 50. As you can see, it's very close to 60. So instead of adding 58, I'm going to be adding 60. Plus, now I see number 31. It's between 30 and 40, right? So now it's closer to 30. So now I have two compatible numbers and it's very easy to add them up. Like 60 and 30, it gives me 90. I just have to 6 plus 3 gives me 90. Okay, I'll do another one. So now 46, that number is between 40 and 50, right? So now if the ones place is greater than 5, you have to round up. Okay, so now you cross up that one, you cross out that one, and it becomes 50. And 18 will become 20 because it's very close to 20, and 24 is going to be 20. You round down, okay? So if the number is 5 or greater than 5, you round up. If the number is less than 5, you round down, okay? So 50 plus 20, that gives me 90, okay? So now 72 rounding down, it's 70, and 17 rounding up, it gives me 20, and it's also 90. That's the estimation, okay? Because we already know for the first one, the actual answer is 89. But since we are estimating, we need to round the numbers, and then the answer by default is gonna come out rounded. Okay, so 35 is rounding up to 40, and then 29 rounding up to 30, and 14 rounding down to 10, right? So now it's 4 plus 3 plus 1, it gives me 8, and then I put the 0, 80, right? So now let's go ahead and analyze some word problems. So let's see. So I have the first one. It's a baker made 42 cupcakes in the morning and 27 cupcakes maybe in the afternoon. Yeah, in the afternoon. About how many cupcakes did the baker make in all? So basically the actual answer is going to be 42 plus 27. But since I'm estimating, I have to round down 42, and it will be 40 plus, and then 27 we rounding up, it's 30. So basically the baker, he made that day around 70 cupcakes, okay? But we know, so keep in mind, this is just estimating, because in real life we always estimate with numbers, that way to make our life easier, okay? Let's say 61, it's 60, and then 30, that 90. So the farmer picked 90 oranges, okay? Now we have a toy store sold 54 kites in June, and then 19 kites in July. How about many kites did the store in all? That's an addition, right? It's an addition. So 54 becomes 50 and 19 becomes 20 and it's going to be 70 kites. Okay, let's do the last word problem. You see, when you see the word in all or all together, it means I'm adding all the items. Okay, so 36 is going to be 40 and then 44 is going to be 40 and that makes 80 notebooks. Okay, so the teacher collected 80 notebooks. Okay, let me scroll down a little bit, right? These are the same word problems. You just need to add. I want you to pause the video and complete these 3 exercises, okay? Okay, now that you completed, let's go ahead and check your answers. So 24 is going to be 20, right? Rounding down, plus 20 is gonna give me 40. So 40 altogether, okay? So a farmer collected 33 eggs in the morning and 21 eggs in the afternoon. So 30 plus 20, it gives me 50 in all, okay? A total of 50 eggs. And then a store sold 58 hacks on Friday and 42 hacks on Saturday. How about hacks did in all? Okay, so 60, I'm rounding up, and then 40 is gonna give me around 100 hacks, okay? So I hope you understand. This is very important because in real life, you know, we try to make everything short or brief. You know, when we're talking about numbers, it's very important and necessary to estimate, just to have an idea of the final answer or outcome. You know, you may see this, it's very common in business and, you know, and different type of, whatever you use numbers, you will see estimating. I hope you understood this one, and I'll see you in the next one.